What's happening, guys? My name is OTG and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new series on my channel. It is a F1 2012 career mode and we are in Australia, Melbourne, and we are in the team Williams Cosworth, I believe it's called, or Williams Mercedes, one of the two, and we go into the first corner and we muck it up. So what I just restart the race and now we go full pelt. And guys, I'm going to be talking about the clips. You're just going to be seeing the highlights of most of the race. That was just a mistake. I just was a little bit too eager just to get started. But this series is going to be a running series on my channel alongside all of the FIFA ones and Revival, my new F1 series. If you haven't seen it, then there'll probably be a link. Or if not, then just go on my channel and search. And this race was quite an interesting one for me, really. I start off the race quite well, and I get myself up into 10th. And, you know, career mode on this game is very interesting. Obviously, you've got to do the rookie or whatever it is, a rookie system to get to the better teams in career. So I had to go through all of the stages, and it's really, really difficult. I mean, like, I just don't want to do it. I know how to play the game, get me on. And obviously, I'm gonna be eager and excited. And here, I'm just going past Button and Kobayashi. I'm using professional difficulty. Not professional. I can't remember which difficulty it is. The one below Legend, purely because Legend will be too hard for me and it will be not as entertaining because I'll just be stuck at the back and you guys really won't want to see this. But we've got ourselves up to 4th from 16th. We're going to go for the longer stint method. The method I like to go for sometimes when I'm just at the back and it could make a bit of an impact. I mean, I'm going to go for a longer stint on the on the harder compound tyres, and then switch over to the softer compound tyres later on in the race. And as you can see, I'm behind Michael Schumacher, who's in 3rd, and in front of Jenson Button in 5th. So I'm between two world champions, and really I go to I start off the race in the fast fuel mode, and I will then go to the standard or low fuel mode, depending on how I feel. And obviously I'm going to make mistakes. It is my first time making a career mode, and it's obviously under pressure. I go down to the lean mixture, the lowest mixture, obviously, to reserve fuel for when I come out on the softer compound tyres. But guys, I really want to be talking to you about what I'm going to be doing on my channel, because obviously people are not going to be all the biggest fans of F1. Some people are not going to be fans of FIFA. I'm going to try and do my best to upload at least 4 videos of each a week. So I'll probably do like different videos, maybe just 2 of each every week. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna even it out. So at the moment, obviously, I'm gonna go for F1 because it's a brand new game. I've got. I've actually got Borderlands 2, so I might like do a weekly series of that. I'm thinking of doing loads of different things on the game, such as like top 5 crashes. So you know, we're gonna have to try and be flexible with this. It's really, really hard to get everyone happy, because I don't want to just do one. I don't just want to do FIFA and then just for a whole week and then do F1 for a week. I want to mix it up. I've got 2 weeks of school holidays. It's the thing. We had Friday we finished. We had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Christmas Day was Tuesday. Wednesday we're on Thursday. We've still got another week off, and I've got loads of things I can do, loads of stuff I can give to you guys. And then after that, I'm just going to be doing what I used to do, like series and ideas. And you know, it's really going to be quite nice. So guys, if you can leave a like if you want me to do that and mix things up, that would be greatly appreciated. But obviously, let's get back to the career mode. So I'm making a little bit of a mistake, but Kobayashi and Button have switched around, and what you're seeing is the first 3 laps, which are the first main laps of which I'm going to be defending. And Kobayashi goes round my outside in the main straight. He's got so much more pace than I have, but I take the racing line and he brakes early, so I slip into that position. And you know, I'm really, really enjoying this game a lot. I've played a few games and I'm already like up to the level 20s and that, so hopefully I can gain a few more levels and experience. And I feel like I'm a good driver at the moment in this game. Hopefully I'm going to be doing the Alex at Afro's League. Me and Nick are both going to try and get into that, because we're both obviously PS3 users, and that could be a nice thing. Co-op Championship will be out as soon as Nick gets his PVR. We was just going to do it with Nick's Dazzle, but he's decided he's going to get a PVR or Elgato. I don't know which one he's getting, so we'll just have to wait for him to do that, and then we'll have Co-op Championship up and running, and that's going to be exciting and that's just going to be so good. The banter is going to be brilliant. We've been talking today about things and that, and we've just been really having fun. Nick's obviously got FIFA now, so we could do stuff like Ollie versus Nick, stuff like that, and maybe some mix-up series. So that could be really, really interesting. And obviously now we're coming to the end of lap 3, and this is really, I find, where things start to settle into place. We go into our where we are hoping to be. And third place, third lap, we're in fourth place, and that just happens. I don't know what happens. I get sandwiched by a Sauber and a McLaren, and then I get stuck, and then some clipping. I didn't get a penalty, so I can't say it was my fault. It's just one of them things that happens. But now we're up to lap 6, and we've obviously skipped forward a little bit. Button has got back into the 5th position, and that's not really affected him majorly. And we are starting to find our pace a little bit. I'm just holding up the pack so that nobody tries to make any rash dashes down my inside. I just want to keep things calm and collected. The way I want to drive, I want to have a nice clean race. Obviously I'm going to have like little mistakes where I go wide, but I've just got to get on with it. And you know, it's hopefully going to be an interesting, exciting race from here on. I don't want two things to happen, too many mishaps to happen. I don't want to make too many mistakes, but they will eventually start to come in place. I will make mistakes through the series. I just want to have a nice race where I can get points, and that is really the ultimate goal, isn't it? I want to get to them bigger teams one day, maybe drive for McLaren or Red Bull, and eventually the goal will be world champion, and that is probably when the series will end, but we're starting it. So let's not look to the end, let's look to the present. And we are coming round onto the final corner of Alberts Park. That is what the track's called, if you didn't know. We're coming on to lap 7, and in the pits is the second and third place, which is Vettel and Alonso. No, I can't remember who it was. Vettel comes out though, and we slot into second place behind Lewis Hamilton. Now he'll be coming into the pit soon, but Sebastian Vettel is my main priority at the moment. I just have to try and hold him up for as long as I possibly can. But we come on to the next part, and actually Sebastian Vettel is behind Sergio Perez, and he's going to be a problem because he's very, very fast. But really, I just want to stay in front of these two guys and slip in. Vettel is, I don't know what happened. I think Perez is now absolutely storming it. He was at the back of the pack where Button and all that were, and now he is setting fastest sectors and laps, I think. But I go into the second I see Perez and Vettel have obviously come out, and I know I'm going to have to set my fastest laps to come out in a good rejoin place. And I put the rich fuel mode on, so hopefully that can improve my times and laps. And then after that, I literally just felt like the car was going so much more faster. I was really, really enjoying driving now. And I started to get away from Perez, but 24 seconds behind Hamilton. We aren't going to be right behind him. We'll be close, but he'll probably end up rejoining first or second, which isn't going to be a problem, because if he rejoins second, then I will just go in the pits and he will be in first place. And Perez obviously has to go in the pits as well. And eventually that is exactly what does happen, and so does the guy there. But then, guys, we come round, and this is coming up to be our pit in lap. So Button and Perez pitted in the last lap, and we are in third behind Sebastian Vettel, who obviously got past, and Schumacher is there as well. We come in, we go down to the lean fuel type, and hopefully, if all goes well, we can come out where it says rejoin 5th/6th. It keeps flickering through the two. To be honest with you, I don't mind where I come in, because at the moment I'm in 4th. If Perez overtakes me, which he does, you'll see him go past in just a second. You'll see a speeding car, and that is Perez. He is on fire. I mean, I think he'll be a very good driver for McLaren. I come out just in front of Mark Webber, so I think I've timed that beautifully, and the points are on for me and Williams Cosworth, or I don't know what they are. We're just going to call them Williams. For Williams, the team, hopefully that will build their confidence. Obviously, the season before, they had no points, but the season that we've just had in real life, they have done very, very well for themselves, Maldonado and Bruno Senna. But now as we come around, you can see under pressure from Mark Webber and all them guys. Now they're going to be on the slower tyres. I've got colder tyres, but they are slower than me. Lap 13 now, we've been under pressure from Mark Webber. We've broken away from the rest of the pack, and we're coming around onto the last few laps of the race. If everything goes well, I will be getting some lovely points. Just defending myself a little bit from Mark Webber swaying, and the braking goes horribly wrong for me. I go wide, and I'm on the gravel. Mark Webber gets past, and then I just drift round this corner. I have no grip in my rear tyres, and they just go off the wall thanks to the little dust mites of gravel So we have just lost a few places. Now we're defending against Felipe Massa. And Massa, I believe, is a very, very good driver in this game. You'll see him now. He just comes around the outside. Don't want to do nothing stupid. I say, there you go, Felipe. You can have that position. I don't really mind at all. As long as you are fair and clean, then I will let you have that position. And that is exactly what he does. So that's another place lost. I was expecting it. He's a Ferrari, I'm a Williams. I've got to accept that sometimes. So with only 2 laps left, we're in 8th position. We have dropped so much. That little incident, obviously mistakes are going to happen, and under pressure I need to be more clinical and more calm. But I start to gain a little bit of Massa, but he's going to just drive away, and I've got Alonso behind me, so I am not going to be in the sweetest of luck if all goes well, really. But we come round this corner and we go round this full speed, and we come up and we hit the gravel again, and we go into the wall. That is not nice. And there goes 2 cars, and that was De Resta and Holcomb, no, De Resta there and Rosberg, and that is not at all nice for me. So I'm down in 11th now, so no points at the moment. I am the best of the non-scorers. That is something, but I would have loved to have taken points in the first race, impressed the team a lot. Obviously I'm going to be doing my helmet after this race, just really want to get it on. So we're defending against Kimi Raikkonen, guys, on the last lap. That is never an easy task. Kimi Raikkonen in himself isn't going to just stand for 12th place. He wants that 11th spot. I don't defend, he just hits the back of my car, and I just go in, and I'm just going, okay, defensive, or should we just go pure? I think I'd go down to standard fuel mix, but I just really wanted to get 11th place now. I was thinking, De Resta, if he spins off, then I'll slip in, but they are a long way ahead now, so I have really cocked this one up for myself. I have ruined it, really. Nice placing. We've moved up for 5 places. We've got our minimal expectancy. That's not bad. But, you know, I would have loved to have got some points. I move up to rich on the last part of the last few sectors, just so I can try and get away from Raikkonen, which I actually start to do. So I start to gain a bit of time. You see, I'm getting away from that group of drivers. And, you know, Raikkonen, though, is going to catch up. You see, Maldonado, my teammate, is at the back of that group. He actually has a really bad race. And Lewis Hamilton goes ahead and wins Melbourne and the Australian Grand Prix. Well done to him. He was very dominant throughout the race. When I was up there with him, when he come out the pits, he just, for a few seconds, I was faster than him. And then he just switched on and he was off. And Raikkonen now is pressuring me like mad. A young driver, and he's just like the experienced king. Him and Schumacher, I think, are 2 of the greatest drivers to ever grace the Formula 1 circuit. But we're coming round now onto the final 2 corners. Come round, we brake as early as possible, very defensive, so Raikkonen has no room to get any like advantage in acceleration, guys. And at the last part, Raikkonen looks like he could go up the outside. But we do, in fact, not win, come 11th in the Australian Grand Prix, in front of my teammate and a few good drivers, in fact, in Hulkenberg and Raikkonen, and there's John-Eric Verne, Kobayashi, Ricciardo. I mean, it's not bad. You've got Grosjean there down in Lotus, so Lotus has a pretty poor race. They're obviously a good team, but they just couldn't do it. Guys, thanks for watching. My name is OTG. I'll see you guys in whatever my next video is. Bye, guys.